The world of sandwiches. Figures quoted in this feature are approximations. The world of sandwiches has been a teeter-totter of oddities. In America, where it is known as the burger, its astounding popularity is primarily due to the lack of indigenous culture, cuisine, and the hurtling pace of development typical of an immigrant haven. The other dominant factor has been American yen for beef, as most of America lives in the average temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Sandwich in America is a meal really. Rest of the world, especially Asia, has an age-old culture and cuisine. Therefore, alien food fails to make a lasting impression there. In juxtaposition, Europe has a 400-year-old culture and cuisine, as they stopped eating with their hands only in the 16th century. Chef Georges Pralou introduced sous vide method of cooking to the culinary world in mid-70s. Buccaneers such as Genghis Khan, Tamerlane, Babur, Ghazni, and Ghori have been using sous vide in their field kitchens during their drawn-out invasions for ages. They called this style of cooking dum pukht, which was of course sans le sac in the 12th century. Therefore, countries in southern Europe, namely France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, and Greece, which have been in greater touch with the rest of the world, have indigenous cuisine, so to speak. In these lands, sandwich does not have the ubiquity. In rest of Europe, sandwich has a sporadic presence, with the exception of England. In the motherland of the sandwich, which is Britain, it shows up at the afternoon tea or the hen parties as cucumber and cream cheese, egg mayo and cress, cheddar and chutney, ham and mustard, roast beef and horseradish, salmon and cream cheese, and jam pennies. Or in bars and pubs as bacon butty, BLT, pie barm, or fish bap. That's all about the presence of sandwich in Europe. Indian food service industry market at present is close to $70 billion, and it's expected to take a 75% leap in the coming 5 years. So there are opportunities of investment in a business which generates cash every single day to the music of the cash register, as opposed to investment in other businesses where your revenue is caught in a 90-day billing cycle. The man in the street in India experienced the Western QSR proliferation in the 90s. India is already home to several international QSRs, where Domino's leads with over 1,000 outlets, followed by Subway 500 plus, Pizza Hut 400 plus, and McDonald's 300. Their revenues make close to 65% of the Indian food service industry market size. Also ranks are Taco Bell, KFC, and Burger King. If you look around the world, there isn't a true sandwich QSR that has the menu built around the slices of bread, the kind of bread which is called the Pullman's bread or pain de mie in French. It has been a breakfast favorite with the Indian Railways since the colonial times. From Arby's to Schlotzsky's, Capriotti's, McAllister's, Herbert and Gerbert's, Jimmy John's, Tom and Chi to which, the bread that is used for preparing sandwiches in these brands looks like a baguette, a hoagie, a dog roll, or at best some kind of homemade bread. It definitely is not the Pullman's bread. But wait, there are a few exceptions, and one of them is simply the best in the world. Pret-a-manger, which is ready to eat in French. The British sandwich brand that Reliance has recently acquired for India is streets ahead of all the snack brands in the world today. Compared to the rest of the brands purveying sandwiches, Pret is like Fabergé is to the high street jewelry. Their tidy Art Deco store interiors, crisp boulangerie, imaginative, healthy and hygienic food fare, diner-friendly menu display, and allergen and nutrition-related proviso on food purchases is something QSRs must learn from Pret. Established in 1983, the brand resisted franchising in early years. It was acquired in 1986 by the trio of David Rubin, Sinclair Beecham, and Julian Metcalf, who have expanded the brand in and outside England to over 500 outlets. Julian has a curious connection with India. He is a Heroian like Nehru. His grandfather, popularly known as Major Fruity Metcalf, was an Indian Army officer posted at Mahu near Indore. Fruity was married to Lady Alexandra, the daughter of Lord Curzon, the 11th British Viceroy to India. Her lifelong nickname was Baba, an abbreviated Baba Sahib from her infancy in India, and her middle name was Naldera, after the scenic hill station called Naldehra, located in Himachal Pradesh, where she was conceived. Pret had a laudable policy of delivering unsold food to homeless shelters at the end of the day at one time. We wonder if they still maintain it.